if needed. I don't want to be on camera. I'm going hands down. Hi, everybody. I'm going hands down. Okay.
I'll be on camera, but I have no makeup on because my eyes are giving me major issues and I can't put anything on my eyes. So
I'm just too hot. My face is red. I'm just hot and tired. Hot and tired. Tired and hot.
I guess I should get my laptop out now.
Yeah, live now.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, there it says. Watch live. Nancy Stamps.
Laptop out
So that I everybody my bed.
Okay, Stacy, we'll wait for you to, oh, I thought you said you were popping out. Sorry.
No, I'm here. I'm getting my laptop out is what I said. I gotta
okay.
Set up my laptop.
Hi everybody.
Hi, Chow. I already said hi to you.
Hi, Tracy.
Thanks for saying hi to everybody on the live.
I know. I'm just tired, so don't mind me.
Don't mind Tracy if she starts talking in weird,
Hi, God's Desire, Jennifer, Sherry,
Diane. We got both Diana and Diane in the house tonight. Jerry, and Diana Voss. We got them all. Diane Gunther.
Erica, Kelly, Candace, Gloria, Belinda, Donna, Jim, Truly Bless, Sherry, Barb.
Can I just say real quick, Diana, thank you for the beautiful card. You made me a beautiful card. I showed it live on my channel the other night. I don't know that you were able to catch that live, but it was amazing.
All right.
Hey, Barb K. Hey, there's Jerry. I got a really cute card from Jerry today. Hi, Patty. Hi, Lori. Oh, you're welcome, Diana.
Don't forget to change your chat to live chat and thumbs up because it's going to be fun.
Oh, it's fun. Hi, everybody. Let me turn my chat on.
Elizabeth,
we have yet to not be fun.
Janet.
Or entertaining.
I see 41 people watching.
Or possibly controversial.
Wow, I see some new names on here. Welcome, new folks. Hi, Anna. Yes, some of them were on my live earlier, some of the new ones, too.
Yay. Sherry, go get more coffee. Don't you have coffee at home?
I haven't had coffee today.
Jerry, I need to know if you have a Keurig or anything like that because I have like extra caffeine pods that my mother-in-law gave me that are very, very strong.
Ooh, so straight caffeine.
Yeah, it's like double shot coffee.
Hi, T.
It's just so much too much.
Hey, Meg. Yes, Starbucks. I hadn't had Starbucks all week. I'm a little sunburnt, not a lot sunburnt, but we were literally on like this middle of Florida in Bowling Green, Florida, and the resort's name is Stream Song Resort. So if you have a spouse or if you're into golf, they have 2 golf courses. Apparently it's an old phosphate mining field that this company bought, and they have 2 different golf courses there. They have awesome bass fishing there, and they have a spa and a pool. So obviously this was a convention, a conference for my job, so we did work in between, but it was amazing, except that was like the mosquito buffet all over me. So if you see me like twitching, I promise I'm not on meth. I am just itching from mosquito bites all up and down my arms.
I'm not on meth. I'm not on meth.
I said that yesterday getting on the plane. I'm like, these people are going to think I'm on meth with how much I'm itching. Oh my God. So I had an amazing time. solidifies the choice to go with this company instead of going back into dealerships. And I told them they're never getting rid of me. I'm there forever. It was really good. Yes, I got to see folks that I haven't seen in 18 months. I got to meet some new folks. I got to network with some people all around the country. So, 2 thumbs up, really, really, really good. And I think they're going to, no, I got bugs. I had bug spray. I had the bug wrist bracelet thing. They're just attack bugs. Like, they're attack bugs. Yeah, so it was great. So it wasn't vacation. I had to work, but they made it really engaging for us. It was very collaborative. It wasn't boring, like, this is the work you're going to do. And so I think they said we're going to try to get our next meeting, because that was our 2020 meeting, obviously pushed off. So they're going to try to get our meeting for next year pretty early in the year. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I do love it. I love my boss. I told her I almost broke out crying because I told her how awesome of a boss she is. But I work with so many amazing people. I got to meet some new people, and, obviously I went fishing, which was great. So yeah. All right. I see 53 folks. So I would like to know, just from folks that are out there, how many of you were able to snag this set? So for those of you joining us or not aware what we're doing, this is called Stamp With Me. And what Stamp With Me does is it allows you to follow along while we play with this stamp set. This was a Simon Says Stamp collaboration with Kitchen Sink Stamps for the month of September, Stamptember. It is a limited edition set. So if you did not get it, you will not be able to get it unless you find it used, or if somebody bought an extra one to sell on eBay. But you're going to pay a lot more, obviously. There were two available options, just the stamp set or the stamp set with dies. And there was only 3 dies. There was a die to cut out the flower, a die to cut out the butterfly. Hold on, I have the dies here. I have not used them yet. All right. So
I didn't get the die, just the flower and butterfly.
One to cut out the butterfly, one to cut out this kind of sideways flower here, and one to cut out the leaf. However, if you didn't get the die set, which is fine, because Kitchen Sink Stamps does not manufacture or sell dies with their stamps. This was a Simon Says Stamp idea. What you can do is, if you ordered this set from Simon Says Stamp, is you can email Kitchen Sink Stamps. I will put the email down below for you guys, and you can ask for the SVG file, and it will be free. Only for this stamp set it will be free. If you need the SVG for any others, you will have to pay for those. But what the SVG will do is allow you to use your electronic die cutting systems like the Cricut, the Silhouette, or the Scan and Cut, and it will cut out the shapes for you, which is the flower with the butterfly, which the die does not do. The flower, and then also I think some lines for the leaf, and some banners if you want to stamp out the sentiments. So you get the flower with the butterfly, the sentiment banners, the single flower, and the leaf. So all of those come with the SVG. So it's your choice. If you didn't get the dies, that's fine. Just email Kitchen Sink Stamps, which I will get for you, and ask for the SVG. You will only get the free SVG for this stamp set only. If you want them for any other stamp set, you will have to pay for them. Whenever you're ordering stamps from Kitchen Sink Stamps directly, and you order your stamps and you put the matching SVG in your basket, they are free at the time of purchase. So if you did not get the stamp set, don't fret. We're going to show some other stamp sets which are similar, which kind of coordinate with this. So if you got this, great. If you didn't get it, don't worry. And I did order an extra set. I paid for it. So I will be picking a winner. Somebody's going to win this set if they didn't get it. So I just have a question of how many people got it. I want to know who's playing along with us tonight. Lori said she said she got the SVG super fast. Great. Oh, 99 cents says T. Okay. Thanks, T, for hanging out. All right. We do have a special discount code for today only. Today is World Card Making Day. If you don't have the set and you have another set you want to play along with us, go right ahead. It's okay. There's no rules. There's no requirements. There's no sabotages. We're all just hanging out. If you want to go shopping at Kitchen Sink Stamps, I hope this is not backwards. The code is KSSWCMD. So KSSWCMD, 20% off until midnight Pacific Standard Time. My affiliate link is down below, so please use them in combination. I was notified by a couple of companies. Actually, this has happened more than once, and I tried to address it on the Facebook page the other day, but I want to address it on YouTube, is that these companies work with us and give us discount codes or give us special pricing on certain stamp sets when we're promoting them. We ask that, one, you use our affiliate links if we have it, but two, put your coupon code in at the time of purchase. Please do not email these companies after the fact, after you've purchased it and said, oh, Nancy told me about you and I forgot my discount code. It's not fair to them and it's not fair to us, because if we don't have an affiliate link and we're being tracked by the discount code, you know, they need to know that. So if you're going to use our links and discount codes, please remember to use them at the same time and do not email the companies after the fact and say, oh, I missed my code, I want my discount code. We always link our affiliates on our Facebook pages. I have Facebook page, Stacy, Tracy, Chow, that you guys can go on and look those up. But we do have a special code for today until Pacific Standard Time, midnight. And it's KSSWCMD. Is that backwards? I can't see.
No, it's not backwards. It's
Okay,
fine.
so, and it's 20% off. So anything you see, the only one you won't be able to buy is this guy. All right. Are we ready to play? You guys are all hands down already?
Yeah. I think I show enough people on my bed.
Thank you, T, for helping us out adminning. So if you guys have any questions, T will surely try to answer. If she doesn't know, she'll ping us and then we'll try to answer it for you guys. Who wants to start? Why is everybody so quiet? Oh my God, you guys are talking about food? Stop.
I'm playing with this.
Anyone? Everybody's so quiet tonight. Wake up, ladies. Nancy's back.
I don't have coffee. My mom won't let. My mom's limited my coffee because I'm still breastfeeding, so I'm like really sleepy.
Are we starting?
Mm-hmm.
You want me to show them the other two stamps that are similar to this set?
That would be awesome. Thank you.
Okay, so you guys know about the butterflies because I used them recently on Mod Squad Challenge.
Yep.
And the butterflies is multi-step butterflies. It has 3 different butterflies. It's a beautiful stamp set. And I will show you a card that I made with it. Just hold, please. So you can make any color butterflies you would like. And they're super realistic. Pam, a PJB stamper, was on my live earlier today, and she was saying about how once you start using kitchen sink stamps, you really get hooked really quick, just because they're so realistic. And that she even said too that the cameras don't give it justice. I mean, when you see this in real life, it's just so realistic. So that's a big butterflies, and it's got a big monarch butterfly. So it's got a nice big, this one is quite orange, but I'll just show you as a sample how it looks. And then the other one that's very similar is this giant sunflower. So giant sunflower has a sunflower, and this might look familiar. T used this one on Mod Squad Challenge, and she actually won the $25 gift certificate. So congratulations, T. Go over to Mod Squad Challenge. You can see her card and get an idea of what this stamp set looks like. But it's a big, beautiful sunflower. And so these two together are similar, not the same, but similar to our one from Simon Says, which is called Ray of Sunshine.
All right. Shall we start stamping out the Ray of Sunshine, and then we'll
I
go
just
into
wanted to
these
show
other
them that.
two? Thank you.
Yep.
So here is the sample card I made for the video, and you can always go back and reference this too. And I kind of played around with some different colors and types of inks. And if you're not sure about what kind of inks to use, I am going to recommend dye inks over the oxide inks or the pigment inks. Just depending on the company, you'll have to try them out, but particularly oxide inks, because they're so opaque. When they stamp on top of each other, you really don't get any kind of blending. They just kind of sit on top of each other. So I don't recommend oxides in this case, but I would recommend any kind of dye ink that you have, like Altenew, Memento. I think most of us are going to be using Catherine Pooler inks. And you don't need 3 or 4 different colors of the same shade. For instance, you don't need 3 or 4 oranges. If you have 2, a lot of times you can stamp off to make one of the colors lighter, or double stamp the darker color to make it even darker. So keep that in mind. If you're limited on your inks, that's okay. We'll show you. All right. You said she broke something. I forgot. Hi, Crafts by Teresa. It's her first time.
Welcome.
Each set that you get from Kitchen Sink Stamps has color printed full directions. So it will tell you where the lineup points are on each stamp. And if you go to Kitchen Sink Stamps website, Tracy always shows that they have different ink combinations. So if you do have certain ink companies and you're not sure which ones to combine, it's nice to go see their suggestions on their website.
Right. And if you ever lose your stamp alignment guide, they're available on the website. Sometimes I'll print them out on the large piece of paper. That just sometimes helps me. And then the color recipe guides, you can also print those out, or you can just look at them while you're crafting, and that'll give you some ideas of different color recipes using different kinds of inks.
Oh, T says I broke KSS. I'm horrible at them. I would say too, it is easier to use some kind of stamp positioning tool if you have the mini Misty, the large Misty, the Tim Holtz, or some kind of stamp positioning tool. Since everybody else is going to be using their Misty, I will be the guinea pig and hand stamp them and see how well I do hand stamping without the Misty. I will say, if you're going to do that, have some kind of a piece of foam on your desk just to give it some give. If you don't have a piece of fun foam, maybe have a piece of, there's glue on here, magazine, a couple pages of magazines, or a couple sheets of scratch paper underneath. That will help out.
I'm using from Versamark on my stamp because it's the first time I'm stamping with these stamps, and it helps for the ink to stick.
come down a little bit closer. There we go. So T brings up a good point that she can't see through them very well. So to help you guys with that, that's really where, if you can get some die cuts or some SVGs cut, what you can do is use this negative space. So I'm going to pull these out. So I've obviously cut some out already with my scan and cut. Bring these two out. And this kind of helps serve as a placement guide. So if you keep this piece and use some low tack tape, then what you can do is place your die cut in there, and it will help to line up the stamps. And I'll show you what I mean in a second here. In fact, I'm going to change this to a cream color so it's easier for you guys to see it.
Hello, Linda.
Girls are stamping away.
Oops. I didn't line them up.
It's okay. It's only paper.
This is how we all learn together.
It's not bad. It's off a little bit. I'll finish it, see what it looks like.
How was everyone's weekend so far? I went fishing with Leah this morning. We had fun.
I've been on YouTube all day.
I was out with Xavier at the movies when you were on. I missed it. I'll watch it later.
I had a premiere and a live. So I was very busy today with World Card Making Day.
Yeah.
I definitely did my part.
So I think I'm gonna go backwards. You guys are going 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll go 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm doing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on my flower.
Okay.
Even though I didn't line up completely, but still not bad.
That's pretty. I love how you did your colors, Chow.
Not
That
bad.
was great.
Thank you. Oh, I like the butterfly. Ooh.
So I'm going to start with number 4B, which is the outline of the butterfly. And you can see I've taped down my outline here onto my stamping. So if you have a problem seeing through your stamps, you can use this die cut as kind of your outline to feel where it should go in place before you stamp it. Now, obviously, it's a little easier when you have a door, but that's okay.
Well, Melanie, my husband bought us dinner tonight. I had a salad, a grilled chicken salad. This is all I've been eating lately is salads. But anyways, it was good. So I didn't have to cook any dinner. I just had to find the time to eat it in between all the lives.
And I'm going to put my little die cut in place there. I guess when you're hand stamping, it really doesn't matter because you have to eyeball it anyway. So.
Well, Meg, that's okay. Whenever you get a chance, it's great. No problem. I appreciate it.
Oh, Linda. Well, yes. Focus on the positive. Yep.
Sorry to hear that, Linda. Yeah, I'm with you, T. There's so much ink left on my stamp. I guess That's the part that doesn't stamp. I don't know. I've never had that with one of their stamps before. There's a lot of ink left. I'm confused.
Tracy, where's your
I guess
stamping
that's just
tool?
a negative thing. I guess that's just a filler.
What, Chow?
Tracy, where's your stamping
Oh.
tool?
Right here. It's my Misty.
No, Chucky.
Oh, I have that here. I usually don't need it for clear
Oh,
stamps.
Linda, I'm sorry to hear.
What happened?
She lost her mom yesterday.
Oh, Linda, I'm so
Linda.
sorry.
Jerry want to know what movie you saw, Nancy.
We went to see Venom Carnage, which I am very easily entertained, so I am not the movie critic that my son is for 15. I thought some of the graphics could have been better. But he says that's the way they're supposed to look. But I'm just like, with all the new stuff they do with all these computer graphics and everything now, it just looked kind of cartoony to me, and I just thought they could be better. But he did not like the storyline, so he felt like the storyline was kind of a cop out. So both of us weren't very impressed with the movie.
Is that a Marvel or a?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So Linda, this was a limited edition Stamptember stamp set by Kitchen Sink Stamps. We're showing the folks who were able to get it. You cannot purchase it now. It's sold out. How to stamp it out. And if you were not able to get it, stay tuned because we will show the Kitchen Sink Stamps butterfly and giant sunflower set that you could use in place of this set.
And Linda, there's a coupon for 20% off that's good until midnight. I forget what time zone.
Midnight Pacific tonight. Yep.
So these are the two others that you could easily substitute if you choose. It's got sunflower and a bunch of butterflies. And this is the one that I used for my Mod Squad challenge the last time. Yeah, you could use the acetate to line things up.
Mm-hmm.
The acetate that comes with it. It's a printed, laser printed film. You could definitely use that if you want it to help you in your stamp positioning. Sure. So far, so good though. This is pretty easy. I don't think this is a hard one to line up at all.
I think because it's not symmetrical, it's easier to line up. When you have the symmetrical stamps, it's hard to see, where each petal goes but because this is so distinctive with the butterfly wings and the flowers, you're right. It's not very hard to line up.
Of course, I'm on just the flower, but I'm really finding this quite easy. I think it's nice and clearly delineated where the line is. On the flower, at least. I haven't done the butterfly yet. This is a gorgeous flower.
Mm-hmm. So I started with 4B, which is black for the butterfly, and then I went to 3B, which is going to give you your shadow areas of the flower and the butterfly in Sauna. I'm using Catherine Pooler inks, and I'm going to go with 2B, which is a lighter color yellow for the flower, which I will use Catching Rays.
So for my flower, I started with my 5A, I used VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink because that's the middle of the sunflower where the seeds are. And then for 4A, I used Over Coffee, which is Catherine Pooler. Then for 3A, I used Catching Rays. For 2A, I used Tiara. And now I'm using Chiffon for 1A.
Belinda said,
go ahead.
Belinda asks, does it vary on how many colors are needed in the gradient? So no, most of these are, I think, 3 layers. The leaves are 3 layers. The flower Tracy's doing is 3 layers. And this main butterfly is 4 layers. So if you don't have darker colors, you can double stamp them. And for lighter colors, you can stamp them off. So you don't need 4 different ink colors, but because there's not a lot of layers with this set, you really could just get away with 2 colors. That's beautiful, Tracy.
Thank you. I used my darker colors for the inside of the flower, and then my 3 colors of ink I used for the actual petals. I think it turned out pretty good.
And then this is layer 1B, which is the solid butterfly, and I'm going to do him in green, Lime Ricky.
Thanks, everyone. That is a beautiful flower. I mean, I could see you making that in all different colors, not just your traditional sunflower colors.
Yeah, I kind of used it as, what is it called? A Gerber daisy when I did my card, and I did it in oranges and yellows and pinks.
Cool.
They are loving your sunflower.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay, I finished my butterfly and flower.
Oh, that looks nice. Did
I
you
need
start
one.
with the 1B or 4B, Stacy?
I started with 1.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do too.
So I used Tranquil as my 1, Tiara as 2, Sana was 3, and then I did Blackjack for 4.
Tranquil is that purple-ish?
It's the light, really light blue.
Oh, light blue. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Yep, I gotcha.
Hello, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry.
This is a new Sherry.
Hello, new Sherry. Welcome.
Hello, Crystal. Do you stamp the dark one again? You can. I think that once these Catherine Pooler inks tend to dry back, so this will lighten up a little bit. So I did a green butterfly. I'll never forget, somebody commented on one of my videos, you know, there are green butterflies because I always did them in orange.
Ooh, pretty.
Hello, Pam.
Okay. I think Pam said she was playing with kitchen sink stamps today.
Let's stamp a little mask here.
Hi, Crystal. Hi, Candace. If I didn't say hi to you already, I don't know who I said hi to. I'm not very good at remembering. Hey, Susie. Glad you're
And
here.
if you don't have a die cutting machine, don't fret. These are very easy to cut out. Yeah, I think this is one of the easier sets. I know a lot of people are intimidated by layered stamps, and I will admit there are some that are a little harder to line up than others. But these are pretty easy because it's not so symmetrical. You don't really need to make sure it's perfectly lined up all the way around because it's a flower. You know, you can You can maybe miss a little bit and it's still very organic looking because you're basically just have the background, which is your lighter colors, and the darker colors are your shadows. So if you miss it, really, most people aren't going to notice it on this stamp set because it's the outline of the butterfly, the outline of the flower, and then the inside is just your shadow, your colors. So this is a really easy set to do. And you'll find when we go to the butterfly stamp sets, that one's a little easier as well.
Yeah, I found it to be very easy. I was able to really crank out a bunch of butterflies. That was a nice one. I would definitely recommend that one for those who are the starters. They're starting out, you know, and want to try something that's easy to line up.
And for those folks just joining us, we are stamping with the Stamptember Kitchen Sink Stamps collaboration. This stamp set is no longer available. So if you got your hands on it and you're just waiting for it to come in, congratulations. If you did not get it, we're going to show you some other stamp sets which are similar. And we do have a limited 20% off coupon for kitchen sink stamps. If you can use the link down below in the description with your coupon code, please. If you're interested in the other stamp sets we'll be showing here in a few moments. All right, I did a little masking here. I'm going to stamp some flowers on next to this. Hello, Norma. That's a new one. New name, Norma. We don't have a Norma. Now we do.
Hello.
Hey, hi, Norma. 3B.
Gal's fussy cutting away there.
Yes.
You all right, Stace?
I think she's on mute.
T, were you foiling, hot foiling, or were you doing toner foil? Guys, I have struck the gold mine on the hot foil sentiments. I'm so excited. I can't wait to do a live. I got a whole bunch from Pink Fresh Studios. So excited.
Tracy, you went shopping?
Well, yeah, the Pink Fresh Studios, they're the big thick sentiments, the kind that I like to use on my they're big thick words, like they're not tiny little words with skinny little letters. Big juicy sentiments. Yeah.
Juicy.
They're big
Pick yourself
juicy.
sentiment.
For on my, you know, all the stencils that I'm making, I want to have some that I have, and you know, our VIP does a great job supplying me with those, and I use them up quite quickly.
Thank you, VIP. I did get your card with the cards and sentiments today.
Yes, me too, and I love them so much. Those Merry Christmas ones, I'll knock those out in an afternoon. I have so many Christmas cards to do. I
One
hate
for
to think
each
about
FSC members.
one for each person in my church. And anybody who wants one, I'm happy to share.
Crystal wants to learn how to do foiling. What are the first items that I need to get? So Crystal, I'm glad that you asked that because we do a lot of foiling. I would recommend when you get some downtime, there is a video that I did that's 3 hours long. The first hour and a half is on toner foiling. It's very, very informative. The second hour and a half is on hot foiling. So there's 2 different foiling systems. So you'll want to go back and watch those videos to get the information you are looking for.
Thank you, Linda. I don't like fussy cutting myself.
Me either.
because I had
Okay,
a couple of them on
Melanie.
hand, but
Melanie said she got them too from Pink Fresh. I'm not the only one.
Cool.
And Pink Fresh has that hot foil plate, but they also showed you how you can use your Gemini metal plate as well. So that was nice of them to show both. A lot of companies wouldn't do that, you know. They would be like, ours is the only one that works. You cannot achieve anything without buying from us. You know, some companies are like that, right? But they
Yep.
weren't. They were like, hey, you know, here it is with ours and here it is with Gemini. You can do it both ways.
That's cool. That's
Like
good marketing.
I was
Tracy,
like,
are
I'm
you
glad they
talking
did
about these sentiments from Pink Fresh Studios?
the sentiments. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look
These?
at her screen.
Did you get them too?
So I did order them. I've had them in my wish list forever. But
Yeah.
these Star sent us these, sent Chow and myself these last month, because you know how she likes to include admins every so often. So she sent these, and so I was able to see them in action. And I was like, "Oop, yep, gonna get them." And I did get the full hot foil plate, so I will definitely be trying that out for everybody.
Thank you,
Alright.
Candace. T, can you grab the PayPal link and post it? Thank you, Candace. Super chat.
thank you, Candace.
Sherry says, oh, 3 hours. That's it. Yeah, Sherry, it was a live, so I answered everybody's questions live on there. Yep.
But I also wanted to say
Simon.
the ones that
Hi,
I showed
Simon.
are the ones that are stamped and heat embossed, I believe. I got the hot foil plate and the dies. I did not get the stamp.
Okay.
Nancy
Gotcha.
doesn't have any of those.
And I'm on mute because I keep on popping in and out because I'm taking care of my husband right now. So
I'll be
You
right
get it?
back. The dog had to go potty. I had to let him out.
Okay, like totally could not. Oh, this is the wrong company. Oh, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. Oh my God. I can't believe I did that. Here they are. They look like this. They're cute. Amy from Amy's Wares showed me this. And the die cuts them all out all at once. So I like that. The other
so
one
you
I
got
got,
the stamps. Did you get the hot foil plate too then?
I did. I got the
Okay.
hot foil plate too. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And the other one was Conquer the Ninth. I might as well show you. Couldn't resist these lovelies. Oh my God. Seriously? Look how big they are. They're huge.
Big is in, you guys. Big is in.
Big and chunky, just like me.
Stop. And if you want to see Tracy and I in person, we will be at the Allentown, Pennsylvania Fairgrounds Stamp Show at the end of October, October 30th and 31st.
Yay.
And we'll
Can't
be
wait.
wandering around. Maybe we'll help out with some companies. Blue Knight Rubber Stamps will be there. Technique Junkies will be there. So we'll be hitting up some companies for Stamp Wars.
Yes, I need to get that promo stuff done in my spare time.
Yes. Speaking of Stamp Wars, our next one is Saturday, October 16th. That is only 2 weeks away, you guys.
I
And we
know.
have another surprise special YouTube guest. Only I know who it is. And we have brand new products being shown on this Stamp War. So I hope you guys will all be watching.
Carly said another company came out with big sentiments and they have a big price tag too.
Yeah, we try to stay away from some of those.
Not the Conquer the Ninth, but the other company. Oh, Donna's gonna be there.
Yay!
Oh, Donna, that's awesome. I can't wait to meet you in person. And then you can see my chunky, big butt in person.
We're matching.
Oh my God.
Ooh,
Big and chunky.
Teresa wants to know, what is Stamp Wars? Go ahead and answer it, Trace.
Okay. So we do it once a month and it's a mystery. We all get products shipped to us from the stamp manufacturing company. We don't know what we're getting. We're not allowed to open up our package until the day of Stamp Wars. We have to open our package live on Nancy's YouTube channel. And each one of us takes turn being the host. So only the host knows what's going to be utilized. And so we rotate. So we each take turns. Then we open up our box and we're live on Nancy's channel and we have to create with whatever we have in that box. And we are given sabotages. So for example, you know, you're not allowed to use your Misty tool for the first 20 minutes and each sabotage is 20 minutes. So they rotate. They're not always the same throughout Stamp Wars. So it's basically a really fun time, but it's a lot of pressure also, but we're doing it for fun and we're doing it to help expose some and, you know, show attention to some of the smaller stamping companies. What happened was with COVID, a lot of these small stamping companies weren't able to get out and go to shows. So we wanted to do something to help them out. And we've gotten lots of great sponsors. We have every month a different sponsor. And a lot of our sponsors want to be sponsors more than once. And so we have like this waiting list where we put you on the waiting list until it's your turn again. And when we go to the stamp shows, we talk to all the vendors and we tell them about Stamp Wars. And most of them are like, well, we have to be part of that. Tell us when we can do it.
So I see some questions. Simon says, what time's the next one? So Simon, I think we're doing 8 p.m. for the next one. It's 8 p.m. Eastern. We might go back to 7, but 8 has worked out better for us. And I can tell you that my special guest said that was fine for them. So it looks like 8 p.m. for this one.
Okay.
But each month, you know, it's usually 7 or 8 p.m. Erica says she wants to make it to Allentown to meet us. Erica would love to meet you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. Just a little pressure. Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for those of you that don't know, I am in outside of Philadelphia. Tracy is outside of Pittsburgh. We are 3.5 hours apart. Chow is in California and Stacy is in Arizona. So by having the different time zones, we can always see what's going on the page. So, but that also helps, you know, when we're doing videos and so on. Like Tracy did her video earlier today. That was at 5 p.m. So we do try to spread out when we do our lives to help some of you guys. We know some of you are going to work. Some of you are just getting home from work. Some of you are just waking up. Good morning, Australia. So we get it. And T, who is also on our team as an admin, T helps us out. And she also has videos on her channel. And she just started this new series of like 5-minute quickies. And I love watching her videos. She really has gotten me into doing some mixed media stuff lately. I actually have a video recorded that I just haven't posted live, and it was doing some mixed media stuff. So if you like getting your hands inky, definitely recommend watching T's channel and learning how to do some mixed media stuff. So thank you, T.
Thank you, T.
Yes, all of the Stamp Wars are in. So if you guys go to the home page of YouTube, at the top, there are little tabs, and there is a tab that says playlists. And on those playlists are how I categorize my videos. So for example, this will go under kitchen sink stamps because it's a kitchen sink stamp set. But we have Stamp Wars as a playlist. We have 15 recorded Stamp Wars. And after Stamp Wars, we do follow-up videos with the products. So that way, when you guys, if you decide to order, you can go back and not only watch Stamp Wars, but watch each of us make a video. So you'll have like 4 or 5 videos to watch on the same stamp set that you can go back to for inspiration and ideas. So it helps you stretch out your stamp set a little further. But it's a lot of fun because we throw jabs at each other. But I really like the fact that we bring to light some of the, like exactly the way Tracy said it is, we bring to light some of the smaller companies that maybe you haven't tried yet, or you're intimidated, or you just never heard of them. And we want to make sure that you guys can have some instruction with their products. Oh, T is in,
Alabama.
Yes. I almost said Georgia. Alabama.
But she's from Oregon originally. Okay.
Hi, Bonnie Blake. We haven't seen you in a while.
I'm Bonnie.
Hello.
Yeah, and so lately we've been trying to get special guests. It doesn't always happen. We want to try to bring someone, again, that usually has a YouTube channel or maybe works for the company, either maybe a design team member or, on the company's, itself. We've had, who have we had? Simon was on one with us.
Yep, Simon, Daniel
from Dell and Artie. We've had
Lisa,
Catherine Pooler, Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamps. We had Pat from Technique Junkies. We've had a lot of special guests that have really kind of brought things to light that we didn't know about their products, or are just fun and just came to hang out with us. And so we don't want it to be, we just want it to be entertaining. We don't want you to feel like you've purchased products and don't know how to use them. And some of you can't get to stamp shows and can't see demonstrations. And some companies don't have YouTube videos, or their YouTube videos maybe are edited, so you don't get to see the mistakes and you don't know how to correct mistakes. So we want to try to help you guys through that. And we always try to say, use what you have. So if you don't have exactly what we have, you probably have something similar or something close that you can use, and make it your own. We just want to show you different techniques and different ways of doing things. So keep that in mind. Don't always, feel like you're obligated to have what everybody has. You probably have something close that you can practice with or learn with. Okay, I used some Inka Dinka Doo masking paper, and I masked over my first flower and butterfly, and then I masked over these 2 flowers while I put the leaves in. So
Thank
now
you, Jen.
I'm lifting the masking paper to see what this looks like. So this is basically a 1-layer card.
it looks like a big wreath of flowers. It's pretty.
I could have got a little tighter with the masking paper, but that's okay. Doesn't look too bad.
Thank you, Jerry.
Bonnie says, Lynn from Blue Knight Rubber Stamps is awesome. Yes, she is. Hey, Michelle. Michelle, so I wore my Steelers stuff on the plane with me last week, and they had just lost the night before. And the guy on the airplane goes, "You got some nerve wearing that, but that's respectful. I can respect that."
Oh my gosh. Michelle Rainey, haven't talked to you in a while since the Green Day concert. Where you been, girl?
Maybe she took a little vacation. I forgot
Probably
to
was
stamp
trying
the
to
center.
escape from us, huh?
Yeah, I forgot to stamp my flower centers.
Oh, I love this flower. I could just stamp this flower all day. It's so pretty. Stacy is multitasking tonight, so if she's quiet, that's why. Don't worry, she's okay.
Yep.
Oh, Stacy, you're doing the 4 corners. Wonder where you got that idea, huh?
Ooh, pretty.
I'm only doing 3 corners.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Noah.
I'm just throwing flowers down. I'm using stamp blocks though, and it's working really easy. Like it's going really well. This
Yeah,
is a
this
really
is an
easy
easy
stamp
one.
set. Yeah, I'm really surprised
think
how
it
easy
is,
this
too.
one is. It's definitely not like the cardinal.
No.
Oh, the
And I
cardinal
know
was
we're not
lovely.
really like talking you guys through. We're just kind of stamping along and playing. But if you go back and watch my Stamptember video, I actually give very detailed instructions and lining this up. So you can go back and watch that video too.
First of all, that cardinal stamp is lovely, and it is not that hard to stamp out.
It's almost time to whip that baby back out.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
And I'm the only one doing fussy cut.
No, I fussy cut my my masks. Abraham,
Congratulations, Abraham. Congratulations, Abraham.
what are you congratulating him on? What did he do? What did he get?
He was one of the top 3 in the Mod Squad
Oh,
Challenge.
congratulations, Abraham.
And T was a winner, and there was somebody else from our group that was a top 3. Pardon me for the memory loss. I am tired and can't think very straight.
I lost my little bitty brushes. Where did I put them?
Did you get the fingertip brushes, Nancy?
No, I don't have those. But I do have a couple of the little ones. I can't remember where I put them. Just like I still haven't found half of my Halloween stickers.
Oh my gosh. Yep. Don't forget to put the SVG in your cart. Thanks for the reminder, T. That's really important. You want to put that in your cart when you check out.
Yep. And we have a special discount code for tonight. Please use the affiliate link down below. Or actually, T just posted it. Thank you, T. This is the code you want to use. It's KSSWCMD. 20% off until midnight Pacific Standard Time. So you want to use the affiliate link and this code at the same time if you're going to be purchasing any of the stamps. So I'm going to move on. I was going to try to find my little brushes and fill in here, but I'm going to move on to the sunflower set. That looks really pretty, Chow.
She's
done, of course. Super fast, Chow. She's done. I'm gonna move along to the single standalone giant sunflower set. I honestly have not stamped that out yet, guys, so it'll be brand new for me. And feel free to ask us questions, and I do want you guys to post. I'll put a link on our Facebook page. I want to see you guys, what you made. Your creations. Oh, Carly needs the code again. Here we go, Carly. And T did link, I think, our PayPal. So when you donate to PayPal or direct through Super Chat, We use that money to purchase more products. Most of that money goes towards shipping and shipping supplies, such as padded envelopes and such.
Nancy Richard said he got this set and he's stamping along with us.
Yay, play along, Richard. Yes. All right, he just started the sunflower. I am going to grab Mini Misty out because I have not stamped this one out yet. And here you can see that I have not, because this is brand new, moved these stamps over. So I can use this as my positioning guide. So I'll show you guys how to do that. Grab my Mini Misty. Oops.
Never ending giveaways. That should be the name of our channel.
Mm-hmm. Only to our loyal fans.
Of course.
I like that we get to know them as much as they get to know us.
Absolutely. That makes it fun.
Teresa said, how would somebody fix those? So Teresa, I was looking for, I have these tiny little, they're actually, I learned about them from Simon. They're little cotton tipped, not cotton, foam tipped little sponges. And you just fill, here they are. I found them. So these little guys, these are from Ranger. And I think they come in like a 3 or 4 pack. And you just tip this into your ink.
Carly, it's 20% off, not 10%. So there you go.
Yeah, it's 20% off. Let me find a scratch piece of paper here. I'm just going to daub off some of the extra ink here. That's too dark. So I want this, it's a really tiny little sponge and I want that really light. And then I'm just going to kind of go in and blend. I'll just fill in a little bit of that white space there.
And if you don't have those, you can always use a Q-tip, like T said.
Yes, use a Q-tip or a tiny little blender brush, maybe a little makeup eye applicator, something like that. Now they want to know what colors, how did you stamp out your butterfly?
I use it's a boy for the base, the butterfly from Captain Puller. Second one.
That's what I use. It's a boy.
I forgot the second layer. I think I used one of the yellow one from Captain Puller, one of the yellow ink. And the top one I use icing on the cake. The last layer.
I think my butterfly is a lot the same color as yours, Chow. It's like a light blue and then, no, yours is a little darker.
Yeah.
Teresa says, I get those spaces out. So if you're getting spaces when you are doing masking, you need to cut your mask a little smaller, slightly inside your stamped area. If your mask is outside the stamped area, there's a little raised space between your stamped area and the masking paper. So cut your mask a little smaller, shrink it a little bit. So you should see a small border of what you're trying to mask. And that will shrink some of that white space if you get that. All right, I'm going back to the Mini Misty. I have a little piece of sticky grid in here, and I'm going to just use a piece of, you know, everybody's all of a sudden on the hammer mill train.
Yeah, I saw the price one up too.
So use what you have. Hammer mill is good paper. So if those of you guys who heard about it from us, you hopefully got on that bandwagon sooner than the other people.
Thank you.
I keep trying to put myself on a spending freeze. I keep trying, but I'm doing better sticking to my diet than my spending spree.
So both of them are making you happy. Go, girl.
No, I'm doing better on my diet than I am on not spending.
Yeah, but losing weight's making you happier, and buying new products is making you happier.
Mm,
No?
yeah. Think about that whenever I don't get to eat my ice cream. Okay, this flower is beautiful, you guys. I'm telling you, it's the best flower. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Look at that pink. Oh,
Love it.
love it. Love it, love it, love it.
All right, so I am starting with number 1 of the giant sunflower. And this is the placement guide because I have not moved my stamps over from the clear guide to the placement guide yet. It's my first time using them. And since this is my first time using them and they are clear stamps, we need to prime them. And priming them means using a little bit of Versamark ink. And what Versamark does, 2 things. Number 1, it helps the stamp accept the ink a little easier so that it doesn't bead up on the stamp. And number 2, it helps prevent some staining on the stamp. So you only want to do that the first time you're using brand new stamps. And if you have cheapy silicone stamps and you have a problem stamping them out, you can also do this and also use a little soft eraser on your stamps to prime them. Now I'm going to start with a light yellow, which will be limoncello. And this stamp is available. There's actually 2 sunflower sets. Who has the other one? Was it Stacy?
Stacy does.
There's 2 sunflower sets from Kitchen Sink Stamps. I only have the one, but the other one has a nice watering can and it has smaller sunflowers. So if you're into sunflowers, there's a couple of sets you can get from Kitchen Sink Stamps and you have 20% off today. Wow, Chow, that's so pretty.
Thank you.
Good job.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna check on the baby.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I've already stamped number 1 and it's showing me that there's an indentation in the guide on the flower. So now when I go to stamp layer number 2, I want to line up that indentation and I can see how it's supposed to go and I can see my petals. So down here, I'm going to line up these petals when I do layer number 2. See? So I see how that looks. So now when I grab layer 2 off my sheet here, I can actually put it in position and know which way it goes. That is actually very easy to do. I'm just lining up this right side of the flower, basically, over here. So depending on if you stamp 4, 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3, 4, that's how you know how to layer these up. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. So for layer number 2, I'm going to use Catching Rays. I'll use my Versamark first. Yeah, we're using hammer mill. Hamilco we save for when we're doing foiling. The Hamilco is a little more expensive. You don't get as many sheets as you do in the hammer mill. So there's layer 2 for the giant sunflower. And normally after I've used the set, I move these over onto the color guide here so that I know which stamp goes with which.
All right, I'm back. So I noticed that the Kitchen Sink Stamps Simon Says Stamp special thing came on its own. It came all together.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah, they when Simon Says Stamp does these collaborations, they get the designs from the company and then they, I believe, produce them, ship them, package them, all that good stuff. So that's why they made dies, because Kitchen Sink Stamps does not do dies. Right, so now we want to see how layer 3 lines up. So again, I'm going to line up these bottom petals down here. How are you folks doing at home? Anybody have any questions, concerns, issues?
Oh, that sounds like fun, Michelle. They went fishing with the scout troop.
Ah, good, good, good. Yes. All right. See, now I just lost where that's supposed to go. So let me look here again. Got it. I'll tell you guys my fishing story from Florida if you want to hear it.
I'm not able to zoom in, but I can hold my card up to the camera. Sure.
I don't know how to zoom. I don't think I can zoom in on my phone.
No, I
Yeah,
can't
the
either.
only thing you can do is move your cameras down. That's what I did. Just hold my camera.
Oh, that's a good idea. Of course, I wasn't thinking about that. Okay.
Yeah, with Zoom you can't zoom in, huh?
No. But I did move my camera down closer to my paper. Yeah, you want to get the 80 or 100 pound hammer mill. Hold on a second. I have the link to that. I put it in my video today. So I have it handy. I have it right here.
I did not line that up correctly.
Paper, hammer mill, 100 pound.
Nancy, what are you doing?
I messed it up. I think I'm too far over.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did. Well, that's how we learn. Moving on.
Yeah, Amazon doesn't do a very good job of differentiating when they advertise that paper. You have to really look, to see, make sure you're getting a nice weight.
Yeah, it says 32 pound, but actually it's 100 pound if you look at the description. That I don't know why.
Well,
Hold
there's
on.
different slides of weight, so you have to make sure you click on the right one.
I only use I had 100 pound. I use 80 pound. I think that's good enough for me.
Yeah, you don't need
80
100
pound.
pound.
Yeah, 80 or 100. I use the 100. Chow uses the 80. It's whatever's on sale.
I use whatever I grab off of my shelf, either 100 or 80, either one.
Yep, whatever's on sale.
Yeah, I do have the 100 pound.
And they want to hear your fishing story.
Oh, okay. So when they told us we were going on this, work trip, they said you can choose golf, the spa, or fishing. And those of you guys who've been watching my channel a while know that I love to go fishing. I go fishing all the time. So, of course, I was one of the first people to sign up for fishing. Well, they only had 10 spots open for fishing.
Oh,
so
wow.
When I got there, there were people like moaning and groaning because they couldn't get to go to fishing, right? So they ended up talking to the resort, and the resort squeezed 2 more people onto the fishing trip. So they have 3 lakes there at this resort. And so they brought out 3 fishing boats. One boat had 6 people, including the guide. One boat had 5, and then ours had 4. Okay. And so it's basically me, our guide, and 2 other people from my company. And one of my bosses went, who's also an avid fisherman. So it was cool to hang out with him. He's a Southern guy. And the guy that was also on the boat with us was also a fisherman. And I specifically asked for the guide because I went on YouTube and I looked up the name of the resort and, you know, where we were going fishing and who was the guide and so on. And so I was like, I need Tyler because Tyler, you know, I saw his YouTube videos, like that's the guy I want to go with, blah, blah, blah. So the one guy got kind of upset with me because he's like, just because he's been on a couple of YouTube videos doesn't mean he's the better one. And I was like, nope, I heard he's from New Hampshire and I'm from up north, so I want him to be my guide. And I watched all the YouTube videos and he looks like he knows what he's doing. That's the guy I want. So the other guy was like, whatever, good luck with that. He's not the best fisherman. And was really like talking, you know, trash talking him. So anyway, the two other boats that had more people, they were like, what do they call them? Pontoon boats, party boats. And because they were so big, the lakes are connected. They couldn't get back to the one lake we went to. And because we were on a smaller fishing boat, we were able to go back through this little clearing and it opened up, this little canal opened up to a huge, huge lake. So it was awesome. So my boss, one of my bosses, he's fishing along and it's hot. It's like between 2 and 4 o'clock, which is not ideal fishing time. You want to go first thing in the morning or in the evening. And he snags one right away, right? So he's trying to hand me the rod. And he's like, Nancy, take the fish, take the rod, Nancy, take the rod, Nancy, and trying to give me his fishing rod. And I'm like, no, it's your fish, you get it, you know. And these guys knew I fish, but they didn't know the extent of how much I fish. So I think, you know, he was just really trying to be nice and give me his, you know, his fish. Well, he's trying to reel this thing in and he's not getting very far with reeling it in. So then I look at his rod and I realize he's reeling in someone else's fishing line. He doesn't even have it. He's stuck on someone's line. Somebody abandoned the line. So the guide comes up to the front of the boat and he starts reeling in this line and he goes, you know, this was probably stuck on a gator. So we're fishing for the first hour. We're not getting any hits and they're not letting us use live bait. I always fish with live bait. Because it's a privately owned lake, they wanted us to use rubber worms or fake worms because it's easy to take the hooks out with those. It's safer for the fish than to give the fish real bait. So plus there's alligators and turtles and stuff in there. So they didn't want those things coming after our fake bait, I guess. So we're fishing for a good hour and really no one's getting very far. I mean, we're using different color, plastic worms and stuff. And I don't really fish with plastic worms, you guys. I don't like plastic worms. I've never had any luck with them. So I'm just kind of like, okay, let's see how this goes. So probably after an hour in, the guy in the back of the boat, he reels a small bass in. Yay, okay, there's fish in the lake. We've seen them now. Let's start fishing. And then now he's like, okay, we go around the coast of this lake. We're going around this lake and we're not getting it. We're seeing fish jump. We're just not having any luck with getting them on our thing. So he switched out our plastic worms a few times to these. We switched to these plastic lizards. They're little plastic lizards and they kind of wiggle when they go through the water, little rubber lizards. And somebody else got one. I don't remember if it was my boss that got one or that other guy that got one, but somebody else pulls in a fish. Now they were bragging and boasting about these giant bass that are in this lake. We did not get to see one of those. At this point, I'm like, I am not going home without getting some kind of a fish. I even said, I will pay to stay out here until I get a fish. And it's $100 an hour per person to go on this guided fishing thing.
Wow.
So we come back through the little canal, the little way where the other boats couldn't pass. And we can see one of the boats and they kind of like start encroaching in our area. We saw alligators. I hear this snorting. He tells me it's a wild hog. I've seen turtles. So I've seen everything except a fish on my line. So I start casting under the trees. Now at this point, you can tell that everybody on our boat is experienced with fishing. So I start casting under the trees where it's nice and shady because it's 3 o'clock. It's getting hot. The fish go down deeper when it gets hot. So I'm like, I'm going under the tree, and wham, Nancy gets a fish. I was like doing the happy dance, but I was trying to be cool because I didn't want to act like this girl on the boat, like, oh, I got one. So I reel it in. It's not, you know, a small bass. It's not like super big. And the other boat sees it. And so some of the guys that I work with are like, did you get a fish? Was it a little sunfish? Like, they're talking smack. And I'm like, don't you worry about my fish. You worry about your own fish. So then my boss gets one right after me. It was a little fish. He didn't even let me take a picture of it. He's like, no, I'm throwing that back in. Don't let anybody see that as my fish. So he throws his back in, and they're all catch and release. So we threw them all back in. 2 minutes later, wham, I get another bite, and this time it's a bigger fish. Well, apparently our guides are very competitive with each other, and they do their own trash talking to each other. So he goes, let me take the picture. So he takes my phone and he goes to take a picture, and he goes, put your arm out a few inches. And he goes, it'll make the fish look bigger. So they were taking pictures and like basically doing, you know, the angles to make the fish look bigger.
That's so funny.
So by the time we got back to shore, one of the guys had caught 4 fish, but they all thought that I had the biggest fish because the picture of my fish looked skewed, and it really was not that big. I mean, it wasn't small, but it was nice. I caught 2 bass. My boss got one. I think the other guy in the back got 1 or 2, and it was fun. But so then we have this, you know, we have these dinners, and after dinner they do some kind of announcements, and they're like, where's that McCabe girl? We heard that she's the one that was the fishing, who won all the fishing stuff today. I didn't win anything. It was just, you know, it's just a level of pride to say I outfished the boys today.
I'm not surprised you outfished them.
That was a lot of fun.
I'm trying to find that grid sheet that I sent you guys that is not the Sizzix brand, but the other kind, the plastic one. Somebody wants to know what it's called.
Chow, do you have? Can you show?
Chow had to walk away for a minute.
Oh, okay. This is the one that I'm using. It's
This
the
one.
one that Chow sent over. There you go.
I just don't know the brand. I don't see it on Nancy's shop.
You got it. Nikapa.
Yeah, I'll send Nancy the link so she could add it to her Amazon. It's 12 by 12. You could cut it.
Just cut it down into, and then it has a clear sheet on it to reveal the sticky, if you can get it off, which I can't at the moment. Oh, there it is, wrong side. And then it's a sticky.
I don't know if you guys know this or not, but this sunflower has a layered ladybug with it. So I'm gonna stamp that out. I did not.
Yeah, that's cute.
Which
Super
one?
Cute. The ladybug.
The giant sunflower has a little ladybug.
Sunflower has a ladybug.
Oh, how cute.
I think Leah just got home to pack her stuff to go back out. So all week she didn't see mommy. She spent a couple hours with me yesterday. She spent a couple hours this morning, and then she took off because it's the neighbor girl's birthday. And she was like, bye, Mom. She just ditched me. So I think I just heard her upstairs. She's probably getting her clothes so she can spend the night.
Well, she's at that age. She wants to hang out with her girlfriend.
Yep. But she did well today. We went fishing up to a different lake today, and there was all these guys over on our spot. So I said, well, we'll just fish over here. And I knew there was some perch over there. And as soon as I cast out, I got a big perch, and they were like, hey, we were fishing over there. And so Leah and I pulled out a couple of perch, and
you should say, but you're not an expert fisher person like me, you guys.
I just thought it was funny because I was like, I told you she was going to show you how to do it.
Yeah.
You're going to go spend the night at your friends. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, Leah. Have fun.
Good. Oh, go put that in the sink. Happy birthday!
Whose birthday?
little Natalie's birthday.
Tomorrow's my dad's birthday. I got to make him a card.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Dad. All right, go have fun. See you tomorrow. If I'm not home, it's because I went fishing without you.
Happy birthday, Natalie.
Happy birthday. Good night.
They
All
said,
right,
Tracy,
so
very pretty,
my-
Tracy. The pink clouds are very cool. Everybody's saying goodbye to Leah.
Those are flowers, not clouds, but they're flowers. Pink flowers.
Oh, Chow's pink clouds.
Oh my.
Oh, Chow's pink clouds. Okay.
Belinda says first time her husband took her fishing, she outfished him. He was cocky and said she had to clean them. He went into the house and came out, and I was filleting my fish. Good for you, Belinda.
Well,
There
thanks,
are some-
Meg. Thank
there's
you,
some-
Karen. I used a stencil to fill in the white space. This is my new stencil from Colorful Life Designs. It's Luxuriant Leaves.
Pretty.
Thank you. Thanks, Candace. I just needed something to fill in the white space, so I grabbed my stencil, the one that that's the same stencil that I used the Shimmering Goodness on today. It's Luxuriant Leaves. I think that turned out pretty nice, considering it was sort of, tough for me to pull it off because I didn't have fussy cut. It was kind of just like flowers just kind of hanging out on the card with a bunch of white space. I like how I used that stencil to tie it all together. Now I just have to put it on a card base. Thanks, Jerry. That's funny. Karen says she always outfishes her husband. It's very satisfying.
Yep.
Thanks, Erica. Didn't know you were on tonight. Didn't see you there. Thanks, Anna.
Sorry, everybody. I had to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks,
Have
Chow.
fun.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Chow.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, everybody.
Bye,
Take
ciao.
care.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm watching on the background.
Okay.
Okay. Good
I'm
luck.
bringing in the butterfly set to combine with my sunflower here. And I'm using this little side profile view butterfly like he's flying into the sunflower.
So for the pink flower, I used, so the pink flower, all right. So basically it's got 5 layers. For layer 5, I used Nocturne ink by VersaFine Claire. For layer 4, I used Sandcastle by Catherine Puller. So that's black and brown on top of each other. Then layer 3A, I used the Sparkling Berry, which is a real pretty pink color. That's her new part of her new release. That was 3A. Then for 2A, I used Do-si-do, straight Do-si-do. And then for 1A, I stamped off with the Do-si-do. So it was basically, I was getting lighter as I was getting closer and closer to finishing the flower. So that's what I did. That's how I got that. Now this one I messed up. I went in reverse order, but this one looks really good that way with the Do-si-do and the Sparkling Berry. And if you don't have Sparkling Berry, you can use Pucker Up because they're very similar.
Yep.
But stamping off is for real, you guys. For my leaves, I stamped off. I used In the Park for my first layer, which was layer 1. And then I used Sage for layer 2, but I stamped it off so that it wouldn't be so dark. And then for layer 3, I just went in with the Sage. So that is just to show you. You don't have to have a million different colors of inks. You can definitely, especially with these Catherine Puller dye-based inks, you can stamp off because they're so vibrant. All right, I might actually finish a card for once. Amazing, isn't it?
I probably won't, but that's okay.
Well, you've had some interruptions. That's okay.
Well, and
Look at my butterfly.
ooh,
Cool.
pretty.
Cool.
I'm venturing. Do y'all see what I'm doing? I can't see the comments because I'm away from my
Scan and cut. She is the scan and cut queen.
Oh, and I used the finger dauber to color in my stencil. That's what I did. They said it's gorgeous. They said beautiful, pretty, looks real. So that's cool. Yes,
That's why we like these stamps, because they do look real. Yes, they take practice like anything else we do. But if you're not a colorer, like Stacy and I don't like coloring. So
Nope.
we like these stamps because we can just stamp out a couple of different colors. And if you have them lined up correctly, and it takes a little bit of practice, it looks realistic. It looks 3D. It looks like it pops off the page. And I think it kind of elevates your stamping.
Be right back.
And
Okay.
And these are pretty easy to line up. These are not hard. I love the butterfly. You get how many different sizes of butterfly? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4, 5. I think there's 5 different sizes of butterflies on there.
You're talking about the big butterfly or
The big butterfly set.
Yeah, I can look real quick here. Okay, so you've got gigantic butterfly. That's 1, 2, 3. I counted 4.
4, and then there's the tiny guy.
Okay.
All right, let me see here. I should put 8. See, this is an original set, so it doesn't have the A, B, and C on there like they do now.
Yeah, it just says 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. There's 5 number ones. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Yep, 5. So if you guys don't have butterflies, 5 different layered butterflies.
Yep, 5 different butterflies. So that's definitely a good value.
They're pretty. So pretty.
I need to get a card base. See if I can trip over the box there. I'm gonna go with green.
We have 20% off for today for World Card Making Day. Use the affiliate link down below. And the code is KSSWCMD. And it is 20% off until midnight tonight. Midnight
Pacific time.
Pacific time. Yep. Actually, I think I'm going to do that in a dark blue. Child doesn't have the butterfly? I did not know that. Bye, Sherry.
Bye.
All right, if you guys are reading comments, let me know if there's something that is directed.
Okay,
at
I'm
me.
looking. I'm looking
Thank
here.
you. It's way over there.
Okay. No problem. I have
So
a
what I'm
watch.
going to try and do is I have SVGs and I want to cut out the stuff I stamped so that I can put it together better. So that's what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, I can't zoom, so let me see if I can get close. I can get.
Get a little closer with air and extra dry.
Okay.
Come on, who doesn't remember that commercial? They
Oh,
had
I
great
remember. Okay,
jingles
don't
when
get.
we were growing up.
I'm gonna. I don't want to stop my video, but just don't look at my screen at the moment because I'm afraid I'm gonna make someone dizzy.
I love what you do for me, Toyota.
Oh, good Lord. Why am I
Have a
not?
Coke and have a Coke and a smile. What was the one for McDonald's? Something about the Big Mac. I don't know.
To
McRib,
all
Nancy.
I saw
Mc-
November 1st.
McRib,
all
November
over it.
1st. Mark your calendar,
All
girl.
over it.
Seriously?
If you guys love me,
Yes.
send me McDonald's gift cards.
Oh my Lord.
Nancy wants McDonald's gift cards so she can get McRib.
It's not even about the McRib being that good. It's okay. It's childhood memories. It's just this nostalgia for me. That's all it is strictly nostalgia for me.
I love them, but I'm only going to limit myself to one this year instead of one every week. Hey, there's people that go every day to get them. You know, they love them so much. T said gross.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either. I'm with you, T.
There's my card,
Yeah,
guys.
Jenny.
I'm done.
That's right.
Well, I didn't put
Jenny
a
said-
sentiment on it. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold the presses. Was I thinking? You can't have a card without a sentiment. Well, you can, but
I always save my sentiments for last when I need them, but
I love the McRib. Okay, Candace. I'm glad you're moving to Pennsylvania. We can go have a McRib together.
all right, Candace, do you want to replace T as an admin?
No. Ouch.
Just kidding. Wouldn't do that. That just means more McRibs for me.
That's right.
He has brought out my inner artist.
Stacy, do you have to outline it for it to cut?
I could have done a scan to cut, but I chose not to. I'm gonna line up the I'm using the SVGs and I'm lining the actual cut files that we were given to just cut them out. But I probably could have done a scan to cut, but I'm just lining up the actual little cut files. And then I'm also going to cut out leaves, blank leaves so that I can stamp on them. Does that make sense? Did I cover that?
I think so.
I could have done scan to cut. I did not. So of course this takes a little bit longer, but it's okay.
Thank you, Marva. She says she loves my card. Thank you. I'm going to put a sentiment on it. It's going to say, thinking of you. It's from the stamp set. Thank you, Deborah.
Oh, Tracy doesn't eat real ribs either.
Oh, see, I like real ribs.
T, are you a vegetarian?
Nope. I don't think
Maybe
so.
she just doesn't like barbecue sauce.
Just curious.
Wow, we got quite a few PayPal donations. Thank you guys. Some money into the
Shipping.
Yes, thank you guys for donating. We will send each of you a thank you card. Appreciate that.
Yeah, shipping prices went up, you know, so.
I will say I don't think that person is on here, so I think I can mention it. Well, I haven't seen this person on here, but I did buy 2 sets. One set we're going to give away here shortly, and one set I sent to someone very special in Australia, and it cost me, what did I say? It cost me to mail it $27.
Yeah, I want to say it was 27.
$27 to mail the stamp set to Australia to my very special
Yeah, heart
friend.
attack,
So,
Jack.
yeah.
All right. I'm going to just cut out these SVGs on my paper that I have over here. And then I'm going to just try and do a scan to cut on the other ones. So we'll see how that goes.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Okay.
So we'll just do these first.
I just glued one of the flowers that I already had cut out and die cut from the Stamptember set onto the card with my giant sunflower. So you can see how they really do work together. You can see the size there. It really is a really fun set. Super cute.
The discount code for
There it is.
the discount code.
So the affiliate link is down below.
Please
And
use the affiliate link to order.
yep, and this discount code does end at midnight tonight. Pacific Standard Time is 20% off. Keep in mind with kitchen sink stamps, I know I sound kind of repetitive here, but when you order your stamp set, so if you are going to be ordering, the only two that you can get that we're showing tonight are the giant sunflower set and the multi-step butterflies. You can put in the basket your SVG files that will cut out the butterflies and cut out the sunflowers completely free at the time of purchasing the stamps. You cannot get them for free later. Please do not email in for the SVG codes or the discount after you've placed your order. Put your SVGs and your discount code in before you check out, and use the affiliate link down below, please, you guys. And here is the code KSSWCMD, 20% off until midnight Pacific Standard Time. Kitchen Sink Stamps is based out of California. It is a husband and wife group. These are high quality photopolymer stamps. These are not silicone stamps. They do ship pretty quickly. They do not offer die, so you can use the SVG to cut out with your electronic Brother Scan and Cut or your Cricut machine or your Silhouette. And if you don't have them, they're really not that difficult to fussy cut. They also have some brand new stencils. They have SVG files that you can cut as a stencil. And they have foil art for those of you guys that want to print your own foilable foil art. They have many different designs. They actually have a butterfly design. Let me show you guys that one. If I can find it. And we just did a brand new release on Monday of 6 new stamp sets and 4 new stencils. Where is the butterflies? Hello, butterflies.
Does anybody recognize that sound?
What sound?
Did you hear it?
Were you
didn't
doing the
hear it? It must
decal?
have-
Were you do? It must
Yeah,
have
it must
muted
have
it.
muted or something because it's pretty loud.
Muted it. Plus, Stacy muted herself, but normally Zoom mutes out anything loud.
Thank you, T.
Where's the butterfly background?
I'm just going to put a little bit of pink, this sparkling berry around the edge of my decal trimmed sentiment so that it doesn't look so stark white.
I know I just showed you guys this the other day. Where did it go?
Oh, and Nancy, I have it. Hold on. I just spoiled it the other day. Squeaky door.
Good
Oh, I
Lord.
thought that was the baby crying. I'm like, oh, is Chow back?
No, I thought a cat was getting stepped on.
That was my squeaky
Not
door.
in our
You guys are
houses.
too
We
funny.
don't have dogs.
Here it is, Nancy.
Thank you. I can't find mine. I know I showed it the other day.
Beautiful butterflies. They match the butterflies that I
Yes.
stamped on my card. Let me show you.
Ooh, cute.
You guys remember this card I made for the Mod Squad challenge? The butterflies look so much like the ones that just so pretty. So pretty. And you can have fun foiling. I even have the waste foil that I'm going to use someday. Yes.
Someday.
Yes, indeed, I will. Yep. See that? So this is a really pretty background and it goes really well with the stamp set. And this is what it looks like. I'll show you one more time. See? that pretty?
So for those of you guys on the website searching, if you use the search bar, she has corrected it. Previously, the search bar wouldn't go to what you search for. It's fixed now. So if you type in butterfly or sunflower, when you type in sunflower, the giant sunflower comes up first, as well as the SVG file. And I know it says 99 cents, but when you check out, it will be free, as well as the multi-step sunflower, which is 3 different smaller sunflowers and a watering can. That's down below it. And when you type in butterfly, I think it's the 3rd one down when you search it. Hold on. Butterfly goes 4th stamp set down will be the multi-step butterflies that we've been using. And the SVG cut file is 2 down below that. And the Digi 4 Seasons printable backgrounds for foiling provides you with the butterflies, some flowers, some snowflakes, and some autumn leaves. They are $4.95. Once you download those, you own them forever. You can print out as many times as you want. I also wanted to just point out, when you guys print those out, I forgot to mention this the other day, they print out in the center of the paper, and I want to show you what that looks like and why that is. It's purposely done. Maria is a genius when she designs these stamp sets and does certain things. I want to show you why. Hold on. Let's see if I have one in front of me here. Okay, so when you print these out, here's an example. They print out with this white wide border on each side. So pretend like this is the same design and you're getting, move up, an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So when you print these out, they go 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and there is a gap on each side. That's because that is where your rollers hit on your laser printer. And what you don't want to happen, especially if you can't control toner fixation on your printer, or you don't have a backdoor exit for your printer, is you don't want the rollers to roll over your toner and then cause streaking in your foiling. So it's cutting these out, and this, like I said, it's a full 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper of the same design. I'm just showing this to you for example purposes, but yes, it is supposed to print with a small gap like this on each side, so that when your rollers feed through the printer, it's not rolling on your toner and causing your toner to get dust of toner all over your page, because then that's going to cause some issues when you go to foil it. So it is purposely designed that way, because she thinks of everything.
I want to add something to that though, because if you don't have the issue of the rollers causing problems, you can, when you print it so it fills the whole entire page. If you want to have borderless printing, and
if you want to bypass that, right?
it. Yes.
Yep.
So if you want to make,
depends on your printer. Yep.
Yeah. So when you go to print, you're just going to tell it to increase this. It'll be a percentage increase actually. So you're just going to increase it X percentage till it fills the whole entire print preview. So
Yep, you have to experiment with your printers and get to know all of those settings for sure.
for sure.
And software, you don't just want to open it in a generic software and print it out. You really want to find a software that's compatible, that works best for you, that you understand how to use. I know there are some people in our group that said, oh, I'm surprised you guys don't have better software recommendations. To be honest with you, we're not software people. Okay, we are card makers. So I like to use the Silhouette software. Stacy likes to use Inkscape. So you use what you're comfortable with. You just want to make sure that you get a good clean print, so that when you go to foil it, the foil adheres nicely. You don't need a $400 laser printer to get these to print out and look nice. My printer originally was less than right around $100. Obviously with the chip shortage, they are a little hard to find, a little more expensive right now. But if you have a plain black and white, and if you don't have a black and white laser printer, you can print these out with your inkjet printer. Again, try to get the black as dark as you can get it, high quality print, and then go to your local copy shop, Kinko's, Staples, Office Max, whatever you have, and you can have your copy shop copy them onto a little bit thicker cardstock. You want the paper to be very smooth with high quality toner, and then you can bring it home and foil it. So it's really cool that she designs these for us at home to print. And once you own it, you can print as many as you want. Just remember, it's for personal use. You don't want to sell these cards or sell these designs. That would be illegal. That's copyright infringement.
Okay,
Right.
someone's having trouble adding the coupon code, so I'm going to go to the website real quick and see
Okay.
if I can do it. Okay.
Sure. So I
Thank
wanted to
you.
show everybody the difference in the scan and cut. So the SVG files, the two different ways that you can do it. I mean, so if you have the scan and cut, you can do the print then cut. So these are the one, or excuse me, you can do the scan and then cut. So I stamped these on the paper randomly, and then now I'm going to try and remove my paper. This is a really sticky mat, so I'm afraid it's going to rip my paper, but we'll find out. Yeah, it's ripping the paper just a little bit.
Down at
But-
the bottom, I'm in my basket now. It says coupon code or gift certificate. You're going to click on that. And then right here, it says coupon code. And please fill in the coupon code. Okay. KSS WCMD. And then apply. And then it will take the 20% off coupon. And make sure you're using the affiliate link that T is
Yeah.
posting with that coupon code.
You have to press the coupon code before you press PayPal.
Yes.
You have to type in that coupon code on that screen where you type in your zip code. You can always back out of it and start over. It's no problem.
So I used 100 pounds.
Stacy's pretty.
ahead.
Stacy's channel has a lot of cool tips and tricks on using the scan and cut. We do have videos showing how to cut these SVGs out and use them with the Cricut machine, the Cricut Joy, the Silhouette, and the scan and cut. That is so super tight, so clean.
Yep, it came out really good. My mat is super sticky, so I've got some paper, but it didn't affect the die cut, the cut. It's perfect. So I just have to be careful
Nice.
getting those off.
That's
nice. And then same thing, here's the SVG file, just multiplied. I didn't do the banners because I didn't have it really planned out well, but otherwise, so these are going to be the one I'm going to stamp on. And these are always, you'll notice if you cut these out and then stamp on them, they're going to be really tight, like when you cut them. Or when you stamp on them. So, and it's done for a reason. Again, Maria's thought of everything. So just keep that in mind. You're going to be like, whoa, my stamp is bigger than the die cut. But it's meant to be that way.
It's so you don't have that white space.
Yes, exactly. There's no offset when you stamp it. Sorry, I keep hitting my camera. So this is the SVG. And then I'll stamp on this.
Okay, so Big Sunflower is one of the stamp sets that we're using. And butterflies, right? That's the other one?
Yep. Multi-step butterflies. Yep.
This is Giant Sunflower. Sorry, I called it Big Sunflower. It's Giant Sunflower. And the other one is called Multi-Step Butterflies.
Yep. 3-step butterflies, Giant Sunflower. And this one you cannot order, but I think it's time to pick a winner.
Oh, we're doing wieners?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Where's Leah? She left.
She left. I'll have to pick something. So I would like you to comment. If you obviously did not purchase this set, you missed out on it for whatever reason, why you would like to win it. Now, if you've already purchased this set, please don't try to enter. I will be checking against the database to see if you're one of the people that got it or not, because I will just check. So I don't want somebody that's going to try to win it and sell it on eBay. That would be a no-no. So I want somebody who legit didn't get it. I want to know why you didn't get it. Maybe you didn't like it when you saw it come out. Maybe you thought it was going to be too hard. Maybe it was too expensive. I don't really, you know, whatever your reasoning is, maybe you were working and you missed it. Maybe you slept in that day. Who knows? So I want to know why, if you didn't get it, why you think you should deserve to win this stamp set, which is a limited edition. You can no longer buy it. It's super fun. You can, after you win it, email Maria and tell her that you won it and you would like the SVGs. She will send you the SVG just for this stamp set, not for anything else. For the rest of you that bought it, you can certainly email her and she'll be able to look up that you got it. All right. So go ahead and comment. Pam says, I just want to win. If you draw my name, you can pick someone else after.
Oh, Pam, that's funny.
That is
She
funny.
just wants to hear her name called so we can say,
Yeah.
come on down.
Pam, you won. Not this.
You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Come on down. You're the next Stamp Wars guest mystery. That might frighten some people away. I don't know.
Oh, the other thing I was going to say. So with the SVG cut files, you also get just the butterfly. But I think that if you got the dies, you only got the one die for this. Is that right, Nancy?
It's the die for the flower and the butterfly.
Right. So you don't
And
get
the leaf.
right.
And
you
the
don't
leaf.
get a,
And
you don't
the
get a
leaf. Yep,
die. You get this die extra, or I'm sorry, you get this
Yep.
SVG cut
You
file
get
extra.
that one, the side flower, and the leaf on the dies.
Oh,
And then
So
you also,
the SVG gives you more than what they
yeah,
say.
you also get this is for Sunshine. So this is the cut file for the Sunshine stamp. It says Sunshine. And then there's two banners, which I did not cut out, but you also get two banners. So, and when you cut these out, I mean, I usually do like a whole page, 8.5 by 11 or whatever page of all of these. And then I throw them in a little Ziploc and throw them in with the stamp set so that I have them. Because I mean, if I'm going to cut a bunch out, I may as well cut a bunch out.
Yep.
To have them ready to go so I don't have to cut them out again. But yeah, so these are the little leaves. And mainly I wanted to do leaves on my thing, but I couldn't get my leaves under my flowers without doing masking. And I was like, well, if I'm going to mask, I'm going to cut out. That's another thing you can do too, is you can use SVG files and cut out masks. So use, the masking paper to cut them out. And then you can keep those with your stamp set as well. So this is 100-pound paper. It came off cleanly. This is 80-pound paper. It did not come off cleanly. I'll be scraping that off.
Actually, we'll have two giveaways. I also have an extra set of the multi-step giant sunflower, which Maria sent to me. So thank you, Maria. And I did purchase this Simon Says stamp. So when you guys donate through Super Chats and PayPal, this is what I do. I knew that this was going to be limited. I knew some people weren't going to be able to grab it. So I bought a couple extra, one to give to my friend in Australia and one for one of you guys as a giveaway for joining us tonight and hanging out with us. And Maria sent us these. So thank you, Maria, for helping with that. So I'm going to pick two names here in a second.
So Crops for Fun is wondering if she's contemplating whether or not she should buy a scan and cut. And I'm assuming it's a she. I'm sorry if it's not, but.
Yes. I love my scan and cut. It's one of the first things that I got when I started making cards like 3 years ago. and I use it every week. Sometimes I use it every other day.
Yep.
I think it's fantastic. I think it's great. And especially if you color like little characters and you want to cut them out, you don't have to buy the die. You can just slap it into the scan and cut and you're done.
Can also be a
Hands
fun.
down, yes. There's no question about it. Yes, I recently sold my Silhouette Cameo because I was not using it anymore because the brother did pretty much everything I was doing on my Silhouette Cameo. So I didn't need it anymore. So yes, yes, yes. And if you can find them pre-owned, like on Facebook Marketplace, just make sure that you're given an opportunity to check the credentials of the person selling it. Ask them if they'll allow you to demonstrate it, try it out. But Amazon also has like refurbished ones that you can buy as well.
Star Patrick, yes, that Butterflies is a foil art from Kitchen Sink Stamps. It's a file you purchase and download from Kitchen Sink Stamps, and then you don't have to foil it, but that's what we do. That's what it's for, is print it on the laser printer and foil it.
And it's a part of a pack, right, Nancy? The butterflies that you foil. What is it called again? She told us earlier.
The Spring Fling Digis. Hold on.
Usually you get 4 in a pack.
Yep. Hold on, let me go back to it and find it.
Yeah, so this is my stuff that I've been doing for Halloween. I've never done Halloween cards, and I totally got crazy with it. This is a digital paper, free. If you go to my affiliate links, I have a bunch of websites where you can get free digital papers. And then this is a print to cut. So I printed it on photo paper and then ran it through the scan and cut. And I mean, you can run it through the scan and cut and it'll cut it. But
Four Seasons printable background. So if you type butterfly in your search, it comes down at the very bottom of your search.
Yeah, usually when you do the printable, what do they call? What does she call them, Nancy? I forget. Sorry. Her backgrounds. Her wallpaper.
Digi background. Yeah, wallpaper.
Backgrounds. Yep. You usually get 4 of them in the pack. That is true. If anybody has any questions about scan and cut, I have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel. And then also you can always message me directly if you're looking at getting one and you're not sure what to get. Or if you have problems and you need help, I can help you guys.
Yeah, so just remember we have 20% off for today only. It's until Pacific Standard Time at midnight. So it's going to be 20% off anything in the Kitchen Sink Stamps. So make sure you put the code in before you check out and use the affiliate link down below when you're shopping. You want to use the affiliate link and the code at the same time. Okay. And once the code expires, you cannot email back in and say, hey, can I get my discount? I missed it. Because the answer will absolutely be no. Okay. All right. So I want to read some of the comments here. So I'm going to have 2 giveaways. The coveted Simon Says Stamptember Kitchen Sink Stamps collaboration. Again, it's called Ray of Sunshine. And by the way, I know Tracy started to mention, but it does have some wonderful sentiments. You're sending you, thinking of you with Ray of Sunshine kisses. And you get the main flower and the butterfly. You get the side view flower and you get the centers and the leaves, but you could stamp the flowers and the butterfly and just cut out the butterfly. It's very easy to do. And if you don't have this set, what we wanted to show you guys is that you can get the giant sunflower set and the 3-step butterflies, which has 5 different sizes of butterflies that all layer and look beautiful. So we wanted to show you guys that. But for giveaway, I have the giant sunflower set and the Simon Says stamp. And if you're going to go shopping, KSS WCMD 20% off until midnight. And that's if you want to do your SVGs are always free when you purchase them at the time with your stamps, so you don't have to pay for those. But if you want to get any of those digital wallpapers that you can print on your own and foil, or if you want to get any of the SVG files so that you can cut your own stencils, you can get those too. Okay. Chow said coupon code works. I just bought the butterflies. Chow, you're too fast. Like every time I start to make a Christmas list, she's already bought everything. Teresa says this has been fun. Awesome. All right. All right, let's see here. I'm going to read it. I want to read some of these comments here. So, I love butterflies and I missed out buying because it was sold out, says Cheryl. Melissa says, I haven't gotten it. But watching makes me want it. Jennifer says, I would like to win the set because I don't have any kitchen sink stamps and love the layers. I'm on a spending freeze. I deserve to win because October is my birthday. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Carly says, I'd love to win because it took too long to think about it. Honestly, I didn't love it when I first saw it, but now I'm so bummed I didn't treat myself. Deborah Littlefield says, I would love to win because I just looked at my stash and I don't have any sunflowers. Candace is holding off because she's coming to PA and she needs to practice her KSS stamps. Diana says she loves the way it looks and she loves butterflies and sunflowers. Star says, I thought I bought it, then my payment didn't go through for some reason. Dawn says, I had knee surgery the day of the release and it was sold out when I was coherent enough to get it. Oh, Dawn, that's terrible. Belinda says, I didn't order in time and missed it. Yes, Donna. Tracy and I will be at the Allentown show on Saturday and Sunday. Let's see here. Let me read some more here and then we'll pick someone. Well, welcome, Teresa. She's new. Meg was on vacation and couldn't buy it. Hi, Jim. Donna just says, I need it so bad. You guys crack me up. Norma says, I'm new to stamping and was not aware of this month-long holiday for stampers, and she loves flowers. Yes. Deborah says, I miss buying it because I was in Las Vegas trying to win a jackpot. Deborah, I hope you got some money out of that. Yes. All right. Do I have everybody's comments? Let me see here. Let me go pick a winner. We go pick a winner, chicken dinner.
Thank you, Richard. Or should I say it's about time?
All right, I am going to pick two winners. And the first winner is Gloria Wolf, who's going to get this sunflower set. Gloria Wolf, do you have the multi-step giant sunflower? Remember, you must email me with your address so that I can send it to you.
T, just noticed my nails, how they're both matte and shiny and gluey. So there's a matte top coat and there's a glossy top coat, and that's all. That's how you make matte nails. I'm liking them for Halloween. Kind of, I'm digging it for like, but I won't have them for Halloween though. So I'll have to think of something else. Why is it so quiet?
So I'm trying to find the comment for the winner, but I can't find it now. So hold on. I think I passed over it. Dawn McNally, you are the winner. Dawn said, I had knee surgery the day of the release and it was sold out when I was coherent enough to get it. So Dawn, I feel really bad for you. Plus the fact that you had knee surgery. So Dawn, hopefully this helps with your recovery. So Dawn McNally, Gloria Wolf, please email me at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. You must be in the US, by the way. And I will ship these out to you next week. Congratulations to the 2 winners. The stamp show in PA will be the end of October in Allentown, Pennsylvania. It will be October 30th and 31st, which I believe is a Saturday and Sunday. And Tracy and I will be there both days.
And you can bet they're going to be up to shenanigans too, because Tracy's going to be at Nancy's house.
Yep.
I'm throwing my card together, sort of, kind of.
So for the rest of you that did not win, please, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We love having you guys. I hope you guys enjoy doing this kind of stamp with me, where you purchase a stamp set and you want to know how to stamp it out. If you have kitchen sink stamps, I am on the kitchen sink stamps design team. So I do have several videos stamping out these images one by one so that you get a closer view without any distractions on me stamping them out. Also, we just had a new release come out last Monday, so you can grab the new releases and use your discount code. If you didn't win, take advantage of that 20% off. Please remember to use the link down below, or the link that Tracy links for us to use for kitchen sink stamps with the discount code KSSWCMD, 20% off until midnight Pacific Standard Time. Today only. It is October 2nd, 2021. And if you do have any kitchen sink stamps and you want to practice submitting your cards for challenges, definitely recommend everybody check out the Mod Squad Challenge. The Mod Squad Challenge happens once a month. It is a 2-week time period. Tracy is the host for kitchen sink stamps, so she will put up whatever the challenge is. And all you have to do is make a card. If you use kitchen sink stamps, you actually get a double entry, so that it's a random drawing on who wins the primary prize, which is a gift certificate to kitchen sink stamps. And then she will also pick her top 3 favorite cards. And it's just a good way to show off your cards. If you're nervous about entering contests, it's a good way to do that. And it's a lot of fun to be able to win a gift certificate to spend at Kitchen Sink Stamps. So go check them out. Wonderful company. Tracy does an excellent job with hosting the Mod Squad Challenge. Don't be.
Well, thanks. I learned from the best.
All right.
Nancy used to be the hostess, and
Yes.
so I learned from her.
Yes. Does anybody have any questions? Make sure you enter your coupon code before you check out. And if you have
Make sure you put those SVGs in your cart too, please.
Yes. Free SVGs at the time of purchase. And to my 2 winners, make sure you email me, foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. And Gloria, if you want the SVG for the sunflower, let me know when you email me on that, and we'll get you taken care of.
All right.
All right. Thank you guys. Thank you, Stacy, Tracy, Chow, and T for hanging out with me tonight. I missed everybody.
Thanks so much. Now I have to make a card for my dad's birthday.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
My dad's birthday. I got to make a card for him tonight before I go to bed.
I'm
finally able to go to bed. I'm tired.
I'm going to watch your live I missed.
Stacy, what were you going to say? Sorry.
Oh, Nancy said she missed us. I said she could have fooled me. She was having so much fun in Florida.
I was having fun. I needed that. I did miss you guys, but I was so pooped by the time I got back to my hotel room. I just went to sleep.
We expected it. Arnetta, I am using the SPX 125. And so if you want to see, like, I have an unboxing video on my YouTube channel. Go check it out.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.